Not long ago, American companies like Boeing ruled the skies with their massive passenger planes. Europe had many small plane makers, but none could compete alone. So, France, Germany, the UK and Spain joined forces to create Airbus, a bold new team to challenge the American giants. Airbus was more than a company. It was a promise to build world-class planes and offer real competition. In 1970, Airbus began its journey, uniting inventors and engineers from across Europe. Their first mission, design a plane that was comfortable, efficient, and perfect for busy city routes. After years of collaboration, the A300 was born. On October 28, 1972, the A300 took its first flight, a moment of triumph for the Airbus team. The A300 wasn't just a plane. It was proof that Europe could build something extraordinary together. This first flight marked the start of a new era in aviation. Airbus had arrived ready to change the world of air travel, and this was only the beginning. The A300 was a game changer. It was the world's first wide-body twin-engine jetliner, efficient, quiet, and spacious. With just two engines, it used less fuel and was cheaper to operate, making airlines take notice. The wide cabin meant 2 aisles, more space, and bigger overhead bins. Passengers loved it. Below, a large cargo hold let airlines carry freight by night and passengers by day. This flexibility made the A300 a moneymaker for airlines. Boeing had nothing quite like it. Airbus had found a sweet spot in the market. At first, airlines hesitated, but soon Air France, Lufthansa, and even Eastern Airlines in the US joined in. The A300 proved that Airbus could deliver innovation and reliability. It set the foundation for everything Airbus would build next. The world now had a real alternative to American planes. Airbus was here to stay. The future of flying had changed forever. Airbus wasn't done innovating. They set out to build the A320, a single-aisle plane packed with futuristic tech. The A320 introduced fly-by-wire controls. Pilots used a side stick, sending electronic signals to the plane's systems. This made flying smoother, safer, and more efficient. The cockpit was transformed with clear digital screens, replacing old dials and switches. The A320 was easier to fly, lighter, and more fuel-efficient. When it launched in 1988, it stunned the industry. Airlines loved the savings, pilots loved the comfort. The A320 became a bestseller, spawning a whole family of planes for different routes. This family, a 318, a 319, a 321, let airlines train pilots on one type for many flights. Airbus had leapfrogged the competition in technology and design. The A320's success cemented Airbus as a true innovator. It changed how planes were built and how we fly. The magic stick had arrived, and the world took notice. By the 1990s, Airbus was ready for its boldest project yet, the A380. Airports were crowded, so Airbus built the world's largest passenger plane, 2 full decks, over 500 seats. Building it was a logistical feat, with giant parts traveling across Europe to Toulouse for assembly. The A380 offered airlines new possibilities: bars, lounges, even showers for first class. Passengers loved the quiet, smooth ride and the sense of adventure. When it first flew in 2005, the A380 was a sensation, bigger and quieter than Boeing's 747. But aviation was changing. Airlines wanted smaller, more efficient jets for direct routes. The A380, though beloved, didn't sell as well as hoped. It proved that size isn't everything in aviation. Still, the A380 remains an icon, a symbol of ambition and engineering. It brought glamour back to flying, if only for a while. Airbus learned from the experience. The next challenge would be about efficiency, not just size. After the A380, Airbus focused on smarter, lighter and more efficient planes. The result? The A350 XWB, extra wide body. Its cabin is wider, with more comfort for long flights and bigger windows for better views. The air is fresher, with higher humidity for passenger comfort. Over half the A350 is made from advanced carbon fiber materials, strong and light. Lighter planes use less fuel, saving money and reducing emissions. The A350's wings are inspired by birds, curving up for maximum efficiency. Entering service in 2015, the A350 quickly became a favorite for long-haul routes. It combined lessons from all previous Airbus planes: technology, comfort, and efficiency. The A350 is a modern marvel, smart, sustainable, and successful. Airbus had found the perfect balance for the future of flight. The journey of innovation continued. Today, Airbus faces its biggest challenge yet, making flying sustainable. The future isn't about bigger planes, but cleaner ones. Airbus is leading the way with hydrogen-powered concepts, zero planes that emit only water vapor. These designs are already being tested, aiming for the world's first zero-emission commercial flight by 2035. Airbus is also improving today's planes, making the A320 and A350 more efficient with new engines and aerodynamics. They're pioneering sustainable aviation fuel made from renewable sources to cut emissions now. The mission: make flying better today and invent clean flight for tomorrow. It's a huge task, but Airbus is pushing boundaries just as it did with the A300. The journey to green skies is underway. Every innovation brings us closer to guilt-free travel. Airbus is determined to lead aviation into a sustainable era. The sky's the limit for what comes next. The dream of clean flight is becoming reality. The Airbus story is one of teamwork, bold ideas, and changing the world. From the A300 to the A350, each plane has been a leap forward. Now, Airbus is focused on a sustainable future. Hydrogen planes, smarter designs, and greener fuels. The Zero project is guiding the next generation of innovation. Airbus is also making current planes lighter, quieter, and more efficient. Artificial intelligence and new materials are shaping the future of flight. Cabin designs are evolving for more comfort and connectivity. The adventure continues, with Airbus leading the way to a cleaner, brighter sky. Next time you see an Airbus, remember the story of daring, teamwork, and dreams taking flight. The journey isn't over. The best is yet to come.